This is the 2024 Specialized Tarmac SL8 Pro. And we want to know, is this really the one bike to rule them all? We sat down with the local rider of this bike who's been putting in some serious miles and serious watts into this to find out if it really is. We're going to sit down and talk about his likes, dislikes, and if he thinks this bike is fast or slow. This is Real Race Bikes, brought to you by Bespoke Endurance. This is a 2024 Specialized Tarmac SL8 in the gloss carbon metallic vivid pink Strata electric green frame set. It features Specialized Fact 10R Pro Line carbon frame, Ultegra Di2 12-speed, and he's got ENVE SES 4.5 wheel sets. This thing comes in weighing at about 16.1 pounds. At the top, he's got an ENVE SES Aero road bar, 35 centimeters hoods with 40 centimeter drops, 100 millimeter ENVE Stem, 172.5 crank arms, and at the front he's got Continental GP5000s, 30 millimeter pumped up between 70 and 80 PSI. All right, so today we have our local rider. So tell us about yourself. What's your name? What's your race category?
Hey, I'm Caleb, Cat 4, and I'm a mechanic at N+1 Bikes.
So how long have you had this bike now?
It's been about a year and a half.
Okay. What were you on before you switched or moved to the SL8?
I had a Specialized Crux that I was using for both road and gravel. And then my old road bike was a Trek Madone.
Okay. So what made you want to make the switch from the Madone then?
I sold the Madone to get the Crux, and I used the Crux for both road and gravel. And I thought the Crux would be fast enough for road races, but I kind of changed my mind and went more road racy with the Tarmac. So I still have the Crux, but definitely glad I went with the Tarmac.
And then did you get this new or used?
New, used, on a trade for my old enduro bike. Just straight trade. It had different components on it when I traded it, but didn't ride the enduro bike as much, so I figured why not switch to a road bike.
What have been some upgrades that you've made to it so far?
Yeah, when I first got it, it just had some basic DT Swiss alloy wheels. I think it comes spec like that from Specialized and some of their lower models, but I did the ENVE SES 4.5 wheel set, did the ENVE bar and stem, went pretty narrow, did a 35 mil bar, pretty small, so I like a skinny bar. Just kind of decked out all the little components with ENVE.
Tell me a little bit about why you made the switch from the kind of what seems to be the trendy thing right now to a more traditional two-piece bar and stem.
It had the Roval integrated full like stem and bar. It came with a 42 mil bar, so super wide, and 90 mil stem. But I really wanted to go narrow, but I didn't really want to buy a whole new set of integrated in case I wanted to change some adjustments on it. And plus I knew I kind of wanted ENVE on all the rest of the stuff. I just like the adjustability, and sometimes it just looks better because you can do more stuff with it.
How many miles do you have on it so far?
I think I'm probably about 8,000 or 9,000 miles on it so
okay
far.
So you've definitely 8,000 or 9,000 miles. How does it ride? How does it feel? What is it like to ride this bike?
Definitely super fast. Like here in the Kentucky, I guess there's rolling hills here and there. It carries speed pretty good. You know, I mean, like hitting corners on it and kind of technical like crit races are fun.
What do you feel like stands out as this is my favorite aspect of performance wise for this bike? This is where I see it just shining the absolute most.
Like in a race scenario when you're still like top end speed and you're a little fatigued, kind of hitting that last corner and like relying on the bike to carry the speed through the corner, and you can kind of rest a little bit. And then it has that punch when you start sprinting too. Just super easy to maneuver.
Are there any drawbacks to this? Or is this really the one bike to rule them all?
As a racer, I think it's the one bike to rule them all. But as a mechanic, some of the, I guess nowadays a lot of the bars are integrated routing through the headset, but with the ENVE Stem, it makes it a little bit harder because you have to fish through the stem and through the bar. It's completely internal, so I guess doing maintenance on that is a little bit of a drawback, but performance-wise, it rides super good.
So a common knock of the SL8 is the way it looks, the head tube. It's got a lot of flack online when it first dropped for this kind of beefy frontal area and then a skinnier back. What would you say to that?
Honestly, when I first saw it, I wasn't a fan of it. The bigger head tube. I've been really eyeing up the SL7 before I got the SL8 because I really just liked the way the SL7 looked. But I do like how it kind of goes from the front, like a Aero, like old Venge style, down to like a Athos kind of climbing bike in the back.
And if someone were in the market for a tarmac, would you recommend the SL8 or would you say, hey, try to find a used SL7?
Nowadays, probably a used SL7 will probably get you going pretty good, especially if you're doing like curt races. Or I know they do like the Alloy LA, so that's pretty popular. But I mean, yeah, going full SL8, I've enjoyed it. I don't really know the differences between the frame specifically on the SL7 and SL8, but I don't think it's any less slower or faster per se, but it just kind of depends on how you ride it.
All right, so the most important question, the one that everybody's been waiting to hear, is this bike fast?
It's definitely fast. Definitely a fast race bike. Any kind of course, hilly or tight and technical, it does the job for me.
Do you have a race bike that you want us to review? Drop a comment or DM us and we can get your bike featured.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to Bespoke Endurance.